Our next speaker has 25 years of lived experience in the mental health world. She's here to speak tonight from her experience. Annette Smith. Give her a round of applause.
While Dr. Levin was talking, I came up with a really brilliant rebuttal because I've never had neuromodulation, but I think that's for another day. My name is Annette Smith. I was a physical anthropologist. I've been a kindergarten teacher. I was the registrar of college, and this is sort of the story of how I got to be here today. So I call this talk "The Wisdom of the Broken Body." So this is a picture of me during high school, and it looks pretty good. For most of my life, my body has failed me, and most of the time no one really knew. I was tall and gangly, and puberty and menarche were not kind to me. In my teens, I manifested with serious mental illness. At one point I had to make the decision not to have children. The treatment for my serious mental illness contributed to the destruction of my kidneys. After I had a kidney transplant, I went through acute rejection, and now I deal with chronic rejection. And I'm supposed to be bitter, but I'm not. So let me back up a little bit. I have a great family. They're immigrants who came to Canada speaking English, and they were either educated here or they were able to find jobs with no problems. We lived a really good life. We never wanted for anything. And none of what happened to me was their fault. My mom wants me to make sure that I say that. It just was. So these pictures show the difference between when I was very small, which is the little harvest goddess, and when I was older and things had clearly changed. When I was 9, I started cutting myself and believing that I only had dust inside my body. Like if you cut me, I went to the Tutankhamun exhibit, probably not the best choice for my parents, but anyway. I believed that I was full of dust. When I was in grade 9, I started losing weight. It went a little too well. These are some other pictures from high school when things were going really off the rails. At 17, I graduated from high school, and I was so thin that you could see the pictures, the sinews on my neck in pictures from a distance in a bad camera. But I was still getting compliments about how fabulous I looked and how thin I was. When I was 5'10", I wore the clothes of my mother, who was maybe 5'2", and very tiny. When I was in high school, I didn't really have friends, I had drinking buddies. And when I graduated, I weighed under 119 pounds, and just for perspective, I weigh about 100 pounds more than that now. When I was in first year university, I really started self-medicating. After first year, I went on a work exchange program, and I used alcohol to keep my out-of-control mood under control, but I was still way over the top most of the time. When I came home, I crashed, as is expected, and landed in a basement apartment. I didn't see the sun for months. I used to come out to get ice cream, and that was about it. By spring, I was seeing things, and one particular night, we call it the night of the pot lid, my roommate came in and found me in the corner fending off evil spirits. So, brilliantly, she gave me a pot lid. We had a big plastic box. She gave me the pot lid, and she was like, "Here, fend them off, we'll be okay." And then the next day, after her exam, she stuffed me in a cab and took me to psych services at the university. And in 1992, you could still get an appointment like the same year that you showed up in trauma. That's one of the things that makes me feel really old. But I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, originally bipolar 1. I've been through several iterations of the diagnosis since then. Fortunately, my parents had friends who worked in mental health. And they called and said, "What do you do when your kid is broken?" And the husband knew a psychiatrist who specialized in youth, and who thought might be able to deal with my slightly sarcastic, wordy, obstreperous combination of bright and bad temper. He was right. So I just want to unpack that for a second. So first of all, my parents knew someone. That person was willing to take me on, and that doesn't happen for most people. For those of you who are keeping score, that was my second great stroke of luck, the first being born into the family that I was born into. And the third stroke of luck came out of who my doctor was. I like to joke that she was sort of looked a lot like Margaret Thatcher, but much kinder. So those of you who know Dr. Huntley will know exactly what I mean. She was a psychiatrist, but she practiced psychotherapy. So I got all the good drugs and also the talk therapy. And in 22 years, because I saw her for about 22 years, she tried and apparently succeeded at teaching me to live with this. And not just survive, but to really live with serious illness. She never told me that it would go away. She never promised me that the drugs would fix anything. She never told me that there would be an end to the drugs and the medication and the danger. She just told me what to do to get to the next smooth patch. And then when I got there, she told me to get it together, get your feet under you, and make the most of this time. I got 2 university degrees. I dug holes in Kenya for a while. I ditched my career for something a little less damaging. I took leaps of faith. I got married. I bounced in and out of hospitals about 8 or 9 times. And I only really once tried to walk away from the whole thing. I don't think she ever called it this, but a lot of it was the same basic idea as recovery, which is that you don't have to be cured to live a good life. And it gives you permission to not be perfect, but still be enjoying your life and be confident in your life. I didn't listen a lot of the time. In my 20s, I was a really bad patient, but she had a lot of faith in me. Somehow a lot of what she said got through and stuck. So let's move on to the next phase. I first saw a nephrologist, which is a kidney specialist, in 2003. I was diagnosed with kidney damage from lithium. They wanted to get me off lithium, obviously, but I was way too sick to make medication changes unsupervised. So I was hospitalized again, I think at Women's College Hospital, it's a little fuzzy. And in 2004, I went into a residential program in Guelph where I was given another medication that caused a massive reaction, and I lost about 40 pounds in a couple of months. And then following that, I was diagnosed with chronic renal insufficiency. They're not really sure what caused what and whatever, but it all happened about the same time. So my kidneys really started failing in the fall of 2015. And in April 2017, I had the first surgery to implant a catheter in my abdomen for peritoneal dialysis. I had a second catheter inserted a couple months later because I had complications. I'm good at those. We joke that my bingo card is full. And then, after further complications, in January of 2018, I was approved for kidney transplant. So August 8th, 2018, I received a kidney from a very, very dear friend and immediately started rejecting it because that's the kind of thing I do. And then through a judicious application of science, the team at Toronto General Hospital were able to save it and save me. We call her Ecto because she was saved by plasmapheresis. And anyone who's seen Ghostbusters knows that ectoplasm is a real thing. So we call my kidney Ecto. Wisely, the bipolar disorder that I was diagnosed with in 1992 took a back seat through most of this. The anxiety is still there. The depression appears, it's ugly, lying head every once in a while. But for the most part, it's been content to let me deal with my broken body this time. It is emphatically not gone, though. So, in all of this time, I was fighting with myself constantly, with fear, with guilt, with imposter syndrome, with this really cold, metallic fear that you get that you're never going to be safe from your own mind. Most of the days were okay, but until really recently, a lot of them were terrifying and deadening, and the weight of my illnesses were like a physical weight pinning me down. So, but Bugs Bunny ruined our annual beer for that. Then, as part of my recovery, my physical recovery, in working with a trainer who understood how to support people with living with illness, I figured something out. My great epiphany. I call it the wisdom of the broken body. The body, this body, my body, has a 100% success rate for getting into the next day. Most of my adult life has been in various states of destruction or mostly revolt. But even when my kidneys sort of reduced me to sort of hobbling along with a cane, because of dialysis, you have very little muscle left, this body carried me forward. So my broken body has taken me everywhere I have ever been. It slept every hour that I've ever slept. It's eaten every piece of cake that I've ever put in my mouth. It has survived every surgery that I've survived. created every piece of art, every piece of needlework I've ever made. My body is so wise, it knows how to go on in stress, even when I don't. And I think, how could I not have learned from that? Oddly enough, the other big thing that helped was being on dialysis. So this is a poster that I created for TGH about peritoneal dialysis and catheter safety. I make stuff as a coping mechanism, so I made this poster for them. When I was administering my own dialysis at home, I had to face my body every day. I had to examine the incision for infections and weird bits, and I had to weigh and measure everything about my body twice a day, every day, and record it in charts and graphs and stuff like that, and send them by email, and all these things that I would much rather have completely ignored. And I finally figured out my body was actually way more on the ball than I was. It was still functioning, even with all the tubing and the poking and prodding and measuring. It was just fine. It was going on. I was getting there. So I realized how incredible it is to see that while you feel completely broken and perforated and bandaged or hobbled, or that there are things that are still working. And that was pretty impressive. I figured out how to be healthy while you're sick. And weirdly, this seeing my broken body as being totally functional made me realize that I can survive chronic illness and chronic mental illness. I could really live through that too. Body is wise. It knows that if you're crawling along with cane, you're still walking. And that small thing pretty much saved me. So I had the space and the time to figure this out. I had the support, I had the whole process of dialysis, I had the surgeries, I had years to sort this out. And most people don't. Most people like me don't get those resources or that space. And so a lot, especially younger people, just don't. They just don't figure it out. Our adolescences are interrupted. When you're spending your developmental years, you're trying to remember how to wake up every day. You don't learn things like budgeting and matching socks and basic things like that. And so we miss those growing up parts. Some parts of you are very mature, and some parts of you really aren't. I'll come back to it. So this is a fashion drawing. It's called a croquis of my body, done from my measurements. There's a website that does it if anyone's interested. I'm a bit evangelical about it. So seeing this drawing for the first time was revelatory. I look human, and I look real. And that's one of the things with serious mental illness is you really doubt your reality. You doubt whether you're in reality, you doubt whether you are real. And this was a sort of objective view of my body, and I was real. Seeing yourself objectively is powerful, and it really complemented the other realizations that I made. I thought my body had failed me, and in figuring out how to live through that, I learned how to live with what my own mind did to me. I learned wisdom through being forced into a reckoning with my body and having to rely on its abilities. I learned from the body that carried me when I had no faith in it, and I had no faith in myself. I want so much for other people who are like me, to have the chance to learn how to love and live in the body that they have, to learn from their own bodies. I heard about a talk once called "My Kidneys Failed, But I Didn't." And I think for me, I did fail originally, initially. But dealing with the failure ultimately helped me figure out that it's not really the end of the world. And a small failure can lead to figuring out how to not keep tripping over your own 2 feet, literally and figuratively. So, sum it up. That's why a recovery-based treatment facility like Ellie's Place could have such a huge impact from my perspective. Having to rely on your body to work in the world, growing, getting your hands dirty, having the opportunity to learn from the strength of your own body, I think would provide that opportunity to other people without having to go through dialysis. I really don't think that dialysis is the haystack. It would be a win for me, but I would not recommend it. So I think Ellie's Place can be that place where younger people can learn to live with their body and learn from their body. and that they will understand the wisdom of their own bodies, and through learning that, learn how to live and not just survive. So thank you very much to Annette Smith for being here. Wonderful to see so many people here supporting something that I believe in so deeply. So thank you to Annette Smith for giving me this opportunity, and thank you very much for being here to share that with us. So thanks.
And thank you, Annette, for your courage and for your humor and for sharing your story. It's never easy to share your story, so please, some self-love tonight.